Serena, what does it mean to witness up close the recent explosion of women's basketball?
Well, I love it, especially for women. Listen, they've always played great. They've always played hard. I'm glad they're getting the exposure they definitely deserve. Now we just got to get them similar contracts to what some of these NBA guys are. Caitlin Clark is a special player. She reminds me of a Steph Curry. A lot of times she takes those ill-advised shots that me and Chuck don't like, but they go in. Not only do they go in consistently. And the way she plays the game, she's the true definition of a great player, one that makes the players around her better.
Did you see what Caitlin Clark just pulled off? She didn't just defeat Angel Reese's team. She sent a clear message.
Since the Marina Mabry trade, and she has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlin Clark for three, rattles it around for her first deep shot.
Clark dropped 31 points, dished out 12 assists, and grabbed 4 rebounds, leaving everyone asking, how is a rookie even doing this? Let's break down what made her performance so incredible, and why she might have just sealed the Rookie of the Year title.
I thought that's what we had. Like I said, minus the first 6 minutes, I thought we played really well, and this was a big one for us. It almost counts towards 2 when you're in the playoff race of like a loss and a win. So we knew it was a big one, but also we wanted to win the season series with them. That was kind of a focus point. And the last time we were here, we were up 15 in the fourth quarter and kind of, fumbled it away.
Clark's numbers are incredible for any player, but for a rookie, it's unreal. We're witnessing a performance that's rewriting WNBA history. Can you believe she's doing this in her very first season? It's like she's in a league of her own. And guess what? Shaq was in the building to see it all go down.
And I get to see Caitlin Clark up close in person, so looking forward to the game.
That's right. The basketball icon himself, Shaq, was in the crowd showing love for Clark. When Shaq's watching, you know you're doing something extraordinary. Now, get ready to break down how Clark didn't just play the game. She transformed it. These are the moments that made her performance unforgettable. Clark wasn't just making waves, she was lighting the court on fire. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe my channel for more awesome content. Thanks.
The Rookie of the Year contest, in my mind, it's Caitlin Clark.
Think you've seen a hot streak before? Think again. Clark's second quarter was next level. What happens when a rookie starts shooting with the confidence and precision of a seasoned pro? Let's break down the three-point onslaught that had everyone, even Shaq, absolutely stunned.
We were talking about Caitlin Clark.
We are talking about her.
Yeah.
Hey,
but how did it get them around to Auburn and South Carolina?
Well, we beat them by 55 last night, but who's counting?
Number 2 in field goal percentage, number 1 in most threes made, and there's another one for Caitlin. Steal for Clark. Unopposed for the layup.
Yeah, but she's incredible. Congratulations to her and her family. Yeah. The crazy thing is I'm just seeing her last year when they played LSU, but she's phenomenal.
From the second Clark hit the court, she was out to make a statement. She kicked things off with a confident three-pointer that set the tone early. But it was the second quarter where she truly caught fire, stepping into full-on killer mode, draining 3 straight threes like it was business as usual.
What have the Fever figured out?
Stan, they've figured out each other. Caitlin Clark talked about it after the game. She said, we're finally understanding each other. The best dynamic duo right now has been Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell. Coming out of this Olympic break, watching those two play off of each other. They look rested. Kelsey Mitchell has been on fire. Caitlin Clark is...
You might be thinking, okay, anyone can get hot for a few shots. But this wasn't luck. It was pure talent and unwavering confidence on full display.
Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
Clark ended the game knocking down 5 of 9 from beyond the arc. That's not just impressive, that's elite-level shooting, especially for a rookie.
And Angel break these rookie records has been phenomenal, but when it comes to Indiana and Chicago, Indiana is the more complete and together basketball team on both sides of the ball, which makes them a dangerous team in the playoffs. Chicago still fighting to hold on to that playoff spot.
And here's where things really get interesting. While Clark was on fire from deep, Angel Reese couldn't quite find her rhythm. Reese, usually a dominant presence, was held to just 10 points, while Clark racked up an impressive 31. It felt like they were playing 2 completely different games.
This is a phenomenon. Caitlin Clark is a phenomenon. And if I said to any of these people who think Caitlin Clark is not the Rookie of the Year, I'd say, who would you want to start your franchise with? Now, I'm not going to put A'ja Wilson in there. I'm just saying between these two. Angel Reese is a wonderful player, but she does not compare to what and who Caitlin Clark is when she's on the basket.
But Clark's impact wasn't limited to just her own scoring. Her deep shooting completely opened up the floor for her teammates. When you've got someone who can consistently knock down threes, defenders are forced to stretch out, and that creates space and chances for the whole squad. It wasn't just about the points Clark put up, it was the way her shooting elevated the entire Fever offense. You could see the shift in how the team played.
She did an excellent job taking care of the ball. She did an excellent job late in the game when if we didn't have the advantage in transition, she was pulling the ball out. That's just the growth. That's things we weren't doing earlier.
And we'll come the other way, the 2-point advantage. Clark on Sheldon. Clark has been, shall we say, spectacular this year. Melissa Smith.
For different reasons, but the joy in the locker room is there. That says a lot about the coaching and how they were able to keep people together.
Kelsey Mitchell, one of Clark's teammates, noted how their growing chemistry has led to a smoother, more connected style of play. And a major reason for that is Clark's ability to stretch the floor with her three-point threat. What really stands out, though, is Clark's confidence. She's not out there like a rookie trying to find her footing. She's calling for the ball, taking deep shots with full belief they'll drop. And more often than not, they do.
And look, Angel Reese, there's nothing that she does where you go, did you see her? Other than she plays really, really hard, and I liken her game to Moses Malone. Moses Malone was relentless. So it's not that I don't appreciate who she is or how she plays. There is no one like Caitlin Clark in the history of the WNBA.
While Clark's confidence was shining bright, another rookie star seemed to fade. Remember when Angel Reese was dominating headlines? This game flipped that narrative completely. What caused such a dramatic shift in the rookie spotlight? And why are fans and analysts alike saying Clark just locked in the Rookie of the Year award? Let's break it down. In this head-to-head matchup between two rising stars, Clark didn't just play well, she delivered a statement performance. Her 31-point explosion wasn't just eye-catching, it was dominant. On the other side, Reese struggled to find her rhythm, finishing with just 10 points. That's a 21-point difference between two rookies once considered neck and neck. But it wasn't just Clark's scoring that stole the show. She added 12 assists, consistently setting up her teammates and creating scoring opportunities with what felt like a sixth sense. Her court vision and presence elevated the Fever's entire game, transforming what might have been a close contest into a commanding 98-74 victory. So, how did Clark manage to make such a huge impact? It comes down to her ability to control the game's tempo. She's not just out there playing, she's orchestrating, reading the floor, and making plays like a seasoned veteran.
That should be celebrated, and it's because of Caitlin Clark. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it fucked up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
State. Clark was trying to redirect a pass. Clark, oh my, from Schenectady.
The fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires, hits, for free.
You rarely see this kind of poise and skill in a rookie. It's something special.
Caitlin Clark, just a nice drive. She's navigated that well tonight. And we saw it against New York as well, knowing when to look for the three, but not.
And let's talk about composure. At one point, Clark was shoved from behind by a Sky player. Did she lose her cool? Not at all. She stayed locked in, showing the kind of leadership that can completely shift a game's momentum. That level of calm under pressure is rare. And yes, we're still talking about a rookie. Clark's confidence and leadership are off the charts. She's not just competing in the WNBA, she's owning the spotlight. In contrast, Reese's performance on the same night felt worlds apart. But the most telling difference wasn't just in the stat sheet, it was in how their performances affected their teams. Clark's energy lifted the entire Fever squad. You could see it. They were clicking, moving with purpose, and playing like a unified force. Meanwhile, Reese's team struggled to keep up. It was like Clark's presence elevated everyone around her, while the Sky just couldn't find their rhythm.
And for everybody who talked about, she's just a shooter, she's already set the all-time rookie assist record. For somebody who's the greatest scorer in college basketball history, her ability to be able to find the open person, it's something that you're born with.
Wings.com to learn more. Beautiful dish inside. No, Suarez can't come.
Caitlin Clark didn't just have a big game. She made a statement. Dropping 31 points, 12 assists, and 4 rebounds, the rookie sensation dominated while Angel Reese struggled with just 10 points. This wasn't just a stat win, it was a shift in the Rookie of the Year conversation. Clark's shooting opened up the floor, her vision elevated the entire offense, and her poise under pressure showed veteran-level leadership. As Kelsey Mitchell noted, the team's chemistry is clicking, and it starts with Clark's presence. She's not just playing well, she's transforming the Indiana Fever. Last year's 13-27 team is now a legit playoff contender, thanks in large part to Clark's playmaking and her instant connection with Aaliyah Boston. Coach Christy Sides has embraced Clark's strengths, giving her the freedom to lead. And it's working. This game didn't just showcase a standout rookie performance. It revealed the future of the WNBA. Clark isn't just chasing awards, she's setting a new standard. And with her ongoing rivalry with Angel Reese, we're witnessing the beginning of something special. As one analyst said, Caitlin Clark isn't just in the league. She's changing it.